And he's gonna Marco. Just give me a 1, 2, 3 for your streaming or something.
Three minutes until showtime.
Yeah, Jim. So I'll be on for like at least till 2:30.
You got it. No worries.
And
don't worry.
I'm under the weather too, so that's
all right.
but this is fun, so I step up the game. You know what I'm saying?
It's that time of year. I think.
That's right.
Yep. There are people listening. We are live. So.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait. Everybody calm down. No.
Welcome to the Bleedbigblue podcast, dedicated coverage of the New York Football Giants by your hosts, Marco, J Money, Tim, and Captain Negative. Streaming to you live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch.
2 minutes until showtime.
Good afternoon, Giants fans. Welcome to the Bleedbigblue Nation live stream. You could listen to the two jackoffs you got doing the game, and you could put them on mute, delay the game with your TiVo if you have to, if you want to, and watch along with some people who actually give a shit. Welcome. We got Cousin Joey, as usual, going to be with us for a little bit. We've got a full slate of games today. The Giants have been officially eliminated as we come to you. The Giants are 9.5-point underdogs today as they travel to Indianapolis. Full slate of games for 1 o'clock. The Giants are eliminated from the playoffs, but a lot of you guys have fantasy championships you're playing for. So we're going to bring you, like we do every week, live action from the Giants game as the 5-9 Giants take on the Colts, who are 8-6 and trying to get themselves into a playoff spot.
1 minute until showtime.
That's Blog Talk chiming in there, but they'll officially have us going in around a minute or so, as you heard. But let's look around the league real quick and see what we can expect at 1 o'clock. Cincinnati is in Cleveland. Tampa Bay is in Dallas. Minnesota is in Detroit. Jacksonville is in Miami. Joe, I know you've got an eye on that one with our boy Kalen Ballage going in your fantasy championship. Buffalo travels to Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Green Bay is in New York, trying to spoil Sam Darnold's Christmas, like that kid who asked for a Barkley jersey. I don't know, Joe, if you saw that. Houston is in Philly, and Atlanta is in Carolina. Joe, how you feeling this Sunday besides a little under the weather?
I'm doing all right. I got my fantasy championship, so I'm rolling the dice with Ballage.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Correct.
Yeah, I was battling.
Radio.
Go ahead.
You're
Battling
good.
White. While battling White or Ballage all freaking week.
You know what? I got a feeling about Ballage today, and I don't know. I think White. I mean, it's been hit or miss lately, and I think Ballage is going to get more touches. So, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I think that's the way to go. That should be a close game. It should be a low-scoring game. You got to figure that Ballage, who also is pretty good at catching the ball, may be featured pretty much. Could be looking at 20-plus touches, and you don't know what you're going to get from James White. It's been roll of the dice. Now watch this today. He'll be featured. Hilarious, right?
That's my worry right now. I know, but that's the way it is. We're rolling the dice with the Bellagio Hotel, so we'll go from there.
That's it. And, Joe, as we look at this one, Giants eliminated last week on the road against Captain Andrew Luck and the Colts. What are your feelings? What are you looking for? I mean, I know that we're not in it. Colts, start off slow, been hot lately, on the road, a game they need. 9.5-point favorites. Not looking good if you're a Giants fan. How do we walk out of here with a W, Joe?
I think they have to, honestly and truthfully, really lock down Eric Imbro, because if he goes, they've been bad all year against the linebackers, against the tight ends, and if their linebackers can't cover him, it's going to be a bad day. But, if they can spread the ball out a little bit, get Evan Ingram involved, even just like they did last week, to spread it out a little bit more. I think that's going to help the Giants out a lot. If they can't do that, and they can't, because they're going to stack the box, Jim. We all know that. They're going to come up and they're going to stack the box and they're going to say, Barkley, we're going to take you away, and we're going to let Eli beat us, which is scary. But if he can actually get Ingram in the flat or up the seam a couple times, maybe.
Hey, you know what? I think sometimes, that if you got a guy who was taken 2 overall, sometimes even when they stack the box, you got to be able to run the football and you got to be committed to it. I think if the Giants are going to have any shot today, I think they need to run the ball consistently with Saquon Barkley, and he needs to play like he was touched by the hand of God if the Giants are going to walk away with a victory today. The Giants in their road whites, Indianapolis in their home blues, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays to everybody. We are underway as we are going to start with a touchback as the ball bounces to the back of the end zone, and here comes Andrew Luck. 34 touchdown passes this season, second in the NFL. He's been sacked only 16 times in 14 games. So the offensive line very much improved. Luck looks like he's all the way back from his injury. And here we go. Andrew Luck and the Colts starting out at their own 25 against this Giant defense. Andrew Luck's not going to mess around. He's coming out right out of the shotgun. He has a back to his right. It's a play action, and now out to the left, incomplete. Looking for a wide receiver to his left. Might have been Grant. Good coverage on the play, and it falls incomplete. And the Colts look like they're going to try to play with some tempo here to start, Joe, as they're right back to the huddle. Right back to the line.
Sure.
2nd and 10. Luck out of the shotgun. Again, it's Mack to his left. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Luck has it, drops back, now throws, complete at the 30, and out to around the 33. It looks like that's T.Y. Pascal, with the completion from Luck.
It would
Giants
be nice to get
defense,
a pass rush
as we
today.
run through it. Hill, Tomlinson, and Morrow will start up front. Martin, Davis, Goodson, and Vernon, the backers. And in the secondary, Webb, Jenkins, and at the safeties, Thomas and Riley. So 3rd down and 3 on the opening drive here. Luck goes naked out of the gun. Mack in motion, and Luck has the ball, drops back, now looking left, throws, and incomplete. Looking for Ebron down the field, overshot him, and the Giants force a 3 and out. Will get the ball. Not a bad possession for the Giants on that opening drive defensively.
That's good stuff right there. But as I said, they're going to look for him. They hit that. That's a big play.
It's good to get off the field early. A 3 and out to start. Nice job by the Giants. 3 straight passes, and they get off the field. And now the punt comes away, and it is taken at the 25. Not a fair catch by Davis, and he's swarmed. They'll probably mark it around the 26. And that's where Eli Manning, Saquon Barkley, and the New York Football Giants will start.
And Jim, from what you said about
in Indy, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, what you said about Saquon Barkley is something I said a couple of weeks ago. Even if it's not working, you got to stick with the run. You have to do it.
Well, I think it's important that they stay balanced, but I think that you want to be able to run the ball consistently. And that's just, get 3-4 yards at a clip and put Eli in a position where he's not playing for 3rd and long. Here's the first snap. It's a reverse on a little end around there. And the Giants pick up around 5 yards on the quick snap. Giants offensive lineup. Solder, Hernandez, Greco, Brown, and Wheeler left to right across the line. In the skills positions, Giants to start Barkley, Ingram, Rhett Ellison, Benny Fowler, and Sterling Shepard. It was Coleman on the reverse that got the Giants 5 yards, and now Eli out of the gun from his own 30. Takes the snap, play action to Barkley, now throws complete to Sterling Shepard out across the 40 to the 41. Good play action, nice throw by Manning. 1st down Giants, Joe.
That's what it's about right there. Play action. That's why you have to stick with the run game. You got to just hit that run game, keep them honest, and then just hit them up the seam. Good job.
And it'll be important to get production, even though you figure Barkley's going to have to play a big role, especially early while they're keying on him, to get some other guys involved. Coleman on the first carry, Shepard on the second play, Giants first down, and now Barkley gets his first touch and goes out to the right and out of bounds, gain of around 3. Nobody scored around the league so far that I could see. We'll keep you in the loop what goes on there. 2nd down and 8, they call it 2 from the Giants' 44. Manning out of the shotgun. Barkley to his right. Takes the snap, now has it, drops back, looks, throws, and completes it into Colt territory to Latimer. Cody Latimer.
Back off the injured reserve
first
there.
down reception, gain of around 9 or 10. It's going to move the Giants to around the 46, maybe the 47 of the Colts, and a first down. Nice completion to from Eli to Latimer. They'll call it the 46. I formation. Little pitch to the right for Barkley. He's inside the 45 and falls forward to the 42 on a nice little gain on first down of around 4. Good drive so far, Joe.
Very good. This is a positive drive right now.
If the Giants are going to come out of this thing with a W, it's going to be important that they get a lead, that they can stick to it. Meanwhile, Joe, little screen pass to Balaj goes for 31, and Miami's in the red zone. Eli from his own 42 on a 2nd and 6. I'm sorry, from the Colt 42. 2nd and 6, Barkley to his right out of the gun. Has it, now he's pressured up the middle and just gets rid of it, and it falls incomplete. Good
Jim,
rush there by the Colts. Let's see here what that is, Joe. Good call. As we try to get the audio. There we go.
Yeah, much better.
Much better there. Let's get our stats back up as I had to switch the screen. All right, 3rd and 6 on the Giants on their opening drive. In Colts territory. Manning out of the gun. He has it. Drops back. Has time. Now throws, and it is complete. A leaping catch made down and around. Is that the 25, Joe? By Sterling Shepard. Good ball by Eli. Good leaps by Sterling Shepard. And another Giant first down on Shepard's second catch of this opening drive. It is the 25. First down Giants. And Giants right back to the line here. Manning with some tempo. Now back in the gun. And it looks like the Colts might have jumped there. Let's see and check it. I got the game on mute, so we'll see what the refs have to say. Bolden vultures a touchdown from Balaj, and Miami takes a 6-0 lead on Jacksonville. Neutral zone infraction for the Colts. And that'll give the Giants a free 5 yards and set up a 1st and 5. Now at the Colt 20. So the Giants in the red zone. Forced a 3 and out and looking good on the opening drive. Play action to Barkley. Manning rolls right, now back across to Barkley, who looks like he was going to throw it, and now scampers for around 6. Joe, looked like he had something up his sleeve, and then
it looked like that, right?
It and just took what the defense gave him and got 6 yards and another Giant first down. But right, it looked like he had something on his mind.
Yeah, it just looked like all of a sudden he just took that look and then just went with it. And I personally like that. I mean, you don't have something, don't force it. Take the positive gain.
That's right. And I think a smart play. I don't know if they had something planned or if he just paused it, but nice job. And it's a Giant first down inside the 15. And here's a little reverse to Ingram. He's inside the 10. He's to the 5, and he's down to the 1. Joe, I told you to play Ingram, so you know I'm cheering for him big time today.
No, I got him.
I think it was Ingram a break, and you almost got a break there on the little reverse. So second little reverse here for the Giants. First time was Coleman on the first play going to the right. This time Ingram on a little pitch back reverse to the left.
Hold on a second, Jim.
And let's
That's
see
gonna
what
be a
he's
touchdown.
down. That's a touchdown, Joe.
That's a
He
touchdown.
never
Don't
touched the
flag.
ground. He's on the body of the defender, and the ball crosses the plane. Why aren't they reviewing it? They're up at the line, man in motion. It's a handoff. It goes to Barkley. Did he get in?
No,
He
he
didn't.
didn't get in there. He got stuffed.
And I don't know why. Like, what are the coaches upstairs doing that's not – you're not screaming at Shermer to review that. You know, granted, they're inside the 1. They got a great shot to get in here. It's probably 4-down territory. But he never touches the ground, and the ball crosses the plane. That's a touchdown. What the fuck are they doing upstairs that they don't replay that?
I'm wondering if it's upstairs or if it's Schumer would just hurry up with the way they're going right now.
Oh,
Because
they
hurry
gotta
up,
be
hurry up,
telling
hurry
him.
up.
They could see that replay. Throw the red flag. And now Barkley is going to get in. Or at least they got in. Looked like he might have been stopped in the backfield. Shuffles out to the left. Good patience there and scores untouched. So the Giants take the lead on a very impressive opening drive. They scored twice, Giant fans. One of them counted. It was a 1-yard touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. 6-0 Giants, extra point from Rojas Pendon. So, sorry, Joe, fantasy-wise, but touchdown G-Man.
That's what happens, Jim. What are you going to do?
That is
fantasy
the gods of
be the
fickle.
fantasy gods. That's the
The
way
fantasy
it is.
gods, the gods are fickle, Joe.
They sure are. They sure are.
Let's take a look
What-
around the
what's going
National
around the league?
Football League. Cincinnati has the ball. They are close to midfield at their own 46. It's 4th and 1. They got nothing to play for. Let's see what they do there. Tampa Bay is in the red zone, but just took a loss. They're at the Dallas 19, 2nd and 16. There, Tampa Bay going in. Detroit has the ball. Teams have traded punts. 10:21 left there in the first. 1st and 10 for Detroit. They have it at their own 43. Jacksonville has the ball at their own 25 following the touchdown run from Bolden, set up by the 31 reception to Balaj. And it is 7-0 there. Let's jump down to Carolina and Philadelphia. Carolina scores on a touchdown pass from Heineken. I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but to Thomas, the tight end, and they take a 6-0 lead, extra point pending. Foles to Sproles. How about that, Joe? Sproles back in the fold on Fantasy Championship Sunday, and he gets a pass from Foles. 6-0 Philly over Houston. In New York, it is the Jets. They have the ball back as they've traded punts now with Green Bay. They have the ball at their own 20, 1st and 10. New England has the ball at their own 43. No score there. There's your look around the National Football League.
Hey, Jim, believe it or not, I have Heineken as my DFS quarterback in one of my
How about that?
systems.
Heineken.
Yeah, Heineken actually did pretty decent in the preseason, so you figure he's very good buy low.
Hey,
there.
that's an awesome DFS play because you can, you can
stack it the rest of
spruce up your team with some studs and you buy low on the quarterback, and if he puts up 25 points, maybe you get lucky. Dallas holds for a field goal, so Tampa Bay off to the 3-0 lead there. Cincinnati went for it on 4th down. They got it. And now they're in Cleveland territory at the 43-yard line. So Cincinnati trying to make the most of it. Cleveland now eliminated. So nothing really to play for there, just a good old rivalry game. So Cincinnati going in. Saquon Barkley ties a Giants rookie record with Bill Paschal, 1943, Joe. How about that? Bet you would have lost a trivia question on that one. I know I probably would.
I would have lost that.
With his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. So tip of the cap to Saquon. All that and more from what the Giants selected with their second selection in last year's draft. Andrew Luck back on the field. Joe, I was wondering why the over-under was 48. Vegas usually knows something. And there you go. Giants off to a 7-0 lead. And here comes Andrew Luck. See if that comes into play, Joe, because I took the over today. Marlon Mack is the back to Andrew Luck's right, out of the gun from his own 25. 3 wide receivers in the formation with him. And now the refs are going to blow it dead. It's going to be a flag, and it's going to be a false start against the Colts. So Colts went 3 and out. Giants came down the field, made it look easy. And now a penalty to start off this drive will have the Colts facing a 1st and 15. Luck out of the gun. Same formation. 3 wide receivers in it, a tight end, and Marlon Mack to his right. And now the handoff to Mack. He's in a 25, he's in a 30, and out to around the 32. Good little burst up the middle for Marlon Mack. They didn't run the ball once on that first drive. They start off with a run here, and it gets them 12 on a 1st and 15. Joe, I played Nick Foles today in DFS. I don't know if I lost Joe. Hopefully somebody just touched the ornaments and he's busting some heads. Hand off to Mack to the right, and he's dropped in the backfield. By Goodson, Tomlinson, and some other Giants there hanging in as well. Third and 6 as the Giants trying to get these Colts off the field again and get the ball back. Keep the momentum going. Ball's at the Colt 29. Luck out of the gun, and it looks like it's another false start.
Uh-huh. And it is.
And it is. 3rd and 11. Really surprised, Joe. Detroit gets a 47-yard field goal by Prater. They take a 3-0 lead at home over the Vikings.
Yes, sir.
3rd down and 11. Couple of penalties on this Colt offensive line on this drive. We saw a penalty on the defensive line on the last drive. So the Giants getting some free yards, and let's see what they can do for it here. Luck has the ball out of the gun. He is pressured now, throws it out to the right, and short hops a receiver, incomplete. It was Marlon Mack. Wouldn't have been close to a first down. Good coverage by the Giants, and the Giants, Joe, force another 3 and out. They're in juggernaut.
Hey, defense playing well right now.
Little spoiler. Giants nothing to play for, just playing hard. And the Colts will get set to punt from their own 24 for the second time today. And the Giants, almost blocked it. Coleman was close. And now, shit, did he touch it? Oh, God, I hope he didn't touch it. He didn't. At least it didn't look like it. And the Colts down it. Looks like it might be inside the 20, Joe. We'll check the spot when they come back. Hello, Miss Lady. As we go to commercial. Sony Michel from 4 yards out. New England leads 6-0. On top of Buffalo.
Hey, Jim.
Yo, buddy.
All right. So I was trying to switch to my speakers because my son wants to hear the podcast on the speakers. So just think that him and his friends, now that they're here every freaking Sunday, they're always like, hey, are you on the podcast? So you got the younger audience getting involved in here too.
Well, tell them to like, share, because that's who we need. We need these young kids to start saying, hey, these announcers are terrible. Let's watch the game with Jimmy D and Cousin Joey. Right?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah,
I'll send you a screenshot. I'll read it here. I'm gonna find it from yesterday. Right? So this is Marcos, who our CEO, sends me a picture last night, and he goes, "Are we going to do this tomorrow?" And I said, "Yeah, definitely." And he sends me a picture, and here it is. Some guy, Chris, who I guess is a fan, he listens, right? He wrote to us, and it says, "I hope like hell." I guess he was asking if we were going to do it, and Marcos told him we're trying to work it out. So he replied, "I hope like hell you guys do. I got a funny feeling Indy is going to mop the floor with them tomorrow, and you guys will be the only real entertainment. Thanks for all you guys do for us fans. Happy holidays to you all, and don't touch the goddamn ornaments."
Nice. Fantastic.
Isn't that not funny?
That is awesome. That's awesome.
Is that not funny?
I knew, Jimmy, I told you, I knew as soon as I heard it, I said, that's going to be it. That's going to be a take right there. That's a hot take
Joe,
there.
check out the drop I got for if Eli played bad today. Ready? Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it? Oh. Nothing?
Nothing, bro.
All right, I'll send it to you later. It's me saying, "Chad Kelly, can you hear me?"
Chad Kelly. He's still out there, huh? Still out there.
Buy low. But what do you do when the market crashes, Joe? Buy low. Giants, from inside their first 15, we were correct. They were at the 13, and Barkley with a nice run on a little pitch play on the right side gets it out to around the 18, gain of 5. Giants opening drive, bada boom, bada bing. Scored twice, really. Get 7, don't settle for 3. Couple of reverses, couple of nice passes, a leaping catch by Shepard, and a 7-0 lead after the touchdown run by Barkley, which we found out tied Bill Paschal, a Giants record from 1943, for 10 rushing touchdowns by a rookie. Play action here on a little pass complete. Simonson first down out to the 25-yard line, and the Giants will move the chains. And Joe, having their way right now with the Colts defense, are we?
Looks that way, and I like it. I really do. They're look like they're playing like open and free. Question back to Odell, and he's not playing. Just saying.
Eli, 5 of 6 for 54 yards to start. Giants ball at their own 26-yard line. And now stoppage of play. We'll check it, see if it's a flag. Again, it is a flag. Who's it on? Like it may be against the 12 men on the field for the defense. And another stupid penalty for the Colts. If you're counting, that's 4.
Wow.
And the Giants now looking at another 1st and 5 for the second time here in this first quarter. Everything coming up Giants right now. 1st down and 5 from their own 31. Manning, handoff to Barkley. Little juke, stutter step, and could have got dropped in the backfield. Instead, turns it into a 2-yard gain. And it'll set up a 2nd down and 3. Giants in good position to try to keep this drive going. They call it a gain of 1, and it'll be a 2nd and 4. Nice run by Michelle, if you're watching the highlights there, as he muscled his way in from 4 to give New England the lead. A lot of teams in the red zone. Jets, Houston, Atlanta, Dallas. We'll get to you all in a second. Giants priority, 2nd and 4. Play action, Eli rolls right, throws, and incomplete. In and out of the hands of Shepard. Good coverage. Would have been a tough catch. Good coverage by Desir, number 35. And the Giants will look at a 3rd down and 4. On the replay here, could have been caught.
Yeah, I agree there.
Ball drops incomplete. And now a 3rd down as the crowd comes to their feet in Indy, trying to change the momentum here, of which the Giants have had for the first 11 minutes of this game. 3rd and 4. No backs with him. Manning has the ball, looks left, throws complete, looked right, throws right, and he went back to Shepard and got him at the 39, and another Giant first down as they move the chains again. Elijah McGuire goes in from 4, and the Jets lead Green Bay 7-0. Touchdown Cowboys, not sure who got in, but the extra point is good, and they lead 7-3. Houston's got a 3rd and 11 from the Philly 12. Falcons go in. We'll check who got them there. It's Julio Jones, looks like, from Matt Ryan.
I think Dak scored.
Handoff here and a good solid run. Churning forward, running hard. I don't think that was Barkley. I think it was Goldman. It was. Mm-hmm. And the Giants will get a 2nd and around 5 on a nice hard run. They call it 4. Should have been stopped for 1. Kept churning. Got 3 more. 2nd and 6 for the Giants. And so far, Joe, no 2nd and longs, no bad penalties. Giants playing from in front, and good balance. Nice mix of run and pass by Shermer. Giants looking good. Play action again here from Eli. Plenty of time. Throws and incomplete. Throw was a little low. Looked like he could have had him. Maybe that was Fowler. We'll check and see who it was. And, Joe, here it is, the book on Eli. Career high in completion percentage. Career low in interception percentage. And career high 46 sacks. So the Eli apologists, the Eli bots are going to scream that. But if you've watched the game and you look early this season, Joe, how many throws would you like to have back? And, you know, the big question for the Giants in the offseason is what are they going to do with Eli Manning? Right now, 3rd and 6. And a false start against the Giants. And we just said no bad penalties. There's 1. Crowd came to life. Giants jump. False start. It's going to be a 3rd and 11.
That's it, Jimmy. I mean, you look at it, and his statistics are good. It's just it's the eye test, and we all know. I mean, we've mentioned it a bunch of times. We all love Eli, but they don't go and draft a quarterback this year just because they need something. But the statistics, they're going to be like, oh, the statistics, his completion percentage is great. And yeah, okay. Just like that pass before, it should have been complete.
I got something for you after this play. 3rd and 11. Giants ball at their own 38. Takes the snap. It's Manning. Drops back, slides to the left. Now takes a shot down the right sideline deep. He has a man wide open. It's Shepard, who splits a couple of defenders, and he's down to the 6. Big play from Eli to Shepard.
And then when he goes and does those things,
up
it makes
a
so
first
frustrating.
and goal. Manning ripped it. How about that, Joe? He heard us talking about it.
He must have. Look at that. That's vintage. That was back 10 years ago.
Joey ran a chair. And then split him at the 15 and got down to the 6. And now another flag, and it looks like this one may be against the Colts. We'll check it. It will be. Eli's in fuego. 7 of 10 for $115. Sterling Shepard, 4 catches, 90 yards. We're still in the first quarter.
I had a feeling about him today, too, because I think he was going to play more in the slot. And another vulture touchdown for a tight end.
Eli, play action, throws, complete touchdown. Simonson says, give me 6. A little play action rollout from Eli. They're a juggernaut, Joe.
Hey, man, listen. They're biting on this damn friggin', play action, and that's what we talked about in the beginning. Is they're going to stack the box. They're going to look for Saquon, and if the Giants can find a way to keep that balance and keep them honest with that running game, they're going to be vulnerable for plays like this to Simonson. Who's this guy? Simonson guy.
Simonson says, "Give me 6."
Give me 6.
The Giants take a 14-0 lead. How about that? Happy holidays. We go to commercial. Giants lead 14-0, folks. This is you know, it's a shame you got to leave it too, Joe, because this looks like it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah. Well, let me see if I can.
Right? You got to think the Colts. You got to think the Colts aren't going to go silent into that good night.
No way.
This should be a fun game to watch. As we glance around the league, Cincinnati and Cleveland, no score. Cleveland ball at their own 26. They just got it back. No score there. 2:55 left in the first. Tampa Bay has the ball back. They just committed a 10-yard penalty. They have the ball at their own 21. 6:35 left there. Dallas with a 7-3 lead. Detroit playing well against Minnesota, who definitely needs the game. Detroit leads 3-0, going in for more. Looking at 2nd and 13 at their Minnesota 33. 3:12 left in the first quarter there. Jacksonville tied it up and now has the ball back as they're in Miami with just under a minute in the first. At their own 41, 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. New England leads 7-0. Their ball. Michelle just got another 4 yards. He's off to a good start there. New England deep in their own territory at their own 16. 5:39 left. 1st and 10 New England. 7-0 Patriots. Green Bay and Rodgers, they just got a completion up to the 41-yard line, the Green Bay 41-yard line. To Devontae Adams. 1:34 left in the first quarter there. Darnold off to a good start. McGuire with the touchdown, 7-0 Jets. Philly leads 7-0 on a touchdown pass from Foles to Sproles. Dr. Seuss in it. As they lead 7-3. Fairburn with a field goal there. Philly has the ball at their own 29 there in the second quarter. 14:52 left. Philly's got a 1st and 10. And a 5-yard penalty would be 1st and 15 at their own 24. Carolina has the ball, 3rd and 6 at their own 15. That game knotted at 7. Heineken. Isn't that Heineken? Well, no, Heineken's playing for Houston, right? Oh, no, who's Heineken playing
Carolina.
for? Carolina, that's right. Heineken.
Hey, Heineken. I tell you,
let me
see, let me see how long I can take this today, because I'm like I said, I'm under the weather, sick, and looking forward to going up to my in-laws to have some Christmas type thing. So, yeah, I'd rather do this for the next, 3 hours.
Right?
Let's
take a little medicine, make a nice cup of tea. Talk about the Giants a little bit.
Freak that a little too.
That trip to the in-laws, man, on a Sunday, yowza. Woo.
Yeah, and the uncle and the aunts are coming, and
it's the holidays.
And I'm like, do you guys have? You got red zone? Like, no. I'm like, well, I got to do red zone here.
You don't have the red. You guys have the first question. Do you have red zone? You know me.
You have red zone.
If people have like parties and stuff on Sundays, like I automatically RSVP no. Like my question is, I don't understand how you could even have something on a Sunday. We only have 17 of these. Like, be considerate and have it on a Saturday. Luck swings it out to Marlon Mack, and it's complete out to the 30. Good tackle by Jenkins. 2nd down and 5 or so. Your boy Heineken, 5 for 7, 38 yards and a touchdown.
There you go.
To start. Colts trying to get something going here. Back up to the line. 2nd and 5. Luck out of the gun. Changing the play now. Max switches sides. Takes the snap, drops back, has time, throws over the middle, complete. And is that T.Y.? That is. T.Y. Hilton for a Colt first down. Their first down of the game comes with just under a minute left in the first quarter. Luck to T.Y. Hilton for a Colt first down.
Hey, how impressive were the Ravens last night?
Hey, man, that team, they always bring the wood on defense. And they did last night. Hand off to Mack, stutter step, and good tackle by Vernon. Mack looked like he had a little something, and then Vernon just puts him down. And that may take us to the end of the first quarter. We'll see how the Colts choose to play it. as Matt goes, looks like he's coming off the field. The Colts are back at the line as a 2nd and 7. That got him 3. Hines now is the back. 1 second left, and we'll go to the second quarter. Giants dominate. Touchdowns from Barkley on a run and Simonson on a pass from Manning. Giants lead 14-0. Colts ball when we come back.
Update in the fantasy league, Jimmy. Just to let you know, House of Buckeye is up 54-76 to 34-28. Just want to let you know that.
All right.
Keep you updated there.
Did Wilson go with?
Good old Wilson.
He went with Rodgers, right?
I will check for you right now.
I think it's Rodgers versus Cousins in that one, and right now both of them off to awful starts. Awful starts.
Yes, he went with Rodgers. So
how about that?
Rodgers got 76 and Cousins .76, and Cousins got .18.
You know what? Colella asked me a question. He asked me, what defense do you play this week? And I told him Dallas, and he told me no. And Jameis Winston was just sacked by Randy Gregory, who then fumbled, and Dallas runs it in for a touchdown and take a 13-3 lead, extra point pending there.
Wow.
Field goal good, 14-3 Dallas. So how about fuck you, Colella. How about that one? Instead, I think he played the Colts and the Giants.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, he must be furious right now.
Yeah.
Too funny. The gods. Fickle.
Fickle. They're fickle beasts, my friend.
So, Joe, now what's happening if the in-law? How are all the kids at the house today again?
No, right? Yeah. No. Nick's friends.
Okay.
He was actually down. Just came up. He was downstairs playing Xbox, and they were on. So, but no kids today.
Okay. No house full of kids. Is it nice, peaceful, quiet?
Right now it is, until my wife comes downstairs and then says, aren't you fucking ready? Aren't you gonna go? What the fuck? Well, I'm doing a Big Blue podcast. Come on, relax. It's more important things.
I can meet you over there at 4.
Yeah, exactly. What I see. What's the big deal? Just save me a few appetizers. That's all.
Just make me a plate.
That's it.
Just make me a plate. I'll be there at 4. I'll be there in time to scotch something down and have tea and scrumpets.
Scrumpets.
Lock. 2nd and
Hello,
7
darling.
From the Colt 45. Takes the snap, drops back, looks, and throws complete to the big tight end, Eric Ebron. Inside the Giant 45 down to the 42. First down Colts on their best drive of the day. They try to get back in it. Frank Reich. From the Giant 41. Little screen pass now to the 40. Little juke move down to the 35. Is that Carlos Rogers? It was.
Yes, it was.
Took a little screen pass from Luck behind the line of scrimmage. Nice little juke move there, but tripped up. Got down to the 35. Good gain on first down. Colts at the Giant 35. Here's a handoff to Naheem Hines, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage by the Giant defense. B.J. Hill and others there with him.
Speaking of Frank Wright, wasn't he the quarterback when the Bills were down that playoff game?
Yeah.
Like 40-7, something like that at halftime?
Yep. Yes, he was.
Unbelievable game.
One of the best games you'll ever see. That was Warren Moon and the run and gun, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, unbelievable. And they came all the way back. Unbelievable.
What a great game that was in Buffalo. That place was going crazy. 3rd and 3 here for Luck as he changes the play. Big gain. A big play. I'll tell you about the gain, the 69-yard touchdown from Jalen Smith in a second. Luck slings it out to the left. It's complete. It's Carlos Rogers again. It's a first down. Nice little out play. Quick little route. Easy first down. Down to around the 26-yard line of the Giants. And Andrew Luck moves the sticks again. Luck 6 of 9 for 52 yards here in this first quarter. I'm sorry, we're in the second quarter now. Jesus. How about that, Joe? Hines is in motion out to the left. Luck by himself, takes the snap, drops back now, looks left, has nothing. Now back to the right, lofts it up down the sideline, and it is intercepted. Looks like he was trying to throw it away, and god-awful throw. Like, god-awful throw. Stupid throw. If you're going to throw it away, throw it into the first row. He doesn't. He just puts a little bit too much air under it. It comes short of the sideline, and Curtis Riley, Johnny on the spot.
You know what, Jim?
Both feet in the end zone, touchback, Giants ball.
I think he was anticipating Ebron, if you look at the replay, going deeper into that corner of the end zone. Because if you look at the last replay, it looks like Ebron stops his route, cuts it short.
All right. So you don't think – okay, so I didn't even see Ebron.
Yeah,
so it looks like instead of maybe throwing it away, he was trying to put it up for him to make a play, and he just broke off his route.
He broke off his route.
Wow. Okay.
That ball was
show it again.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying. I mean, if he was trying to throw it away, like that was but there was nobody there on first look. So
nobody.
nobody.
There was a replay that it showed from the end zone view out to the field where you saw Ebron in the flat, and he just cut his route off short.
Okay. All right. Well, good for us. And Curtis Riley playing heads up, playing the ball, and the Giants get a pick and foil the best drive the Colts have had so far in this first half. Nice play by the Giants D. Let's go down and get some points off of that.
So far it looks like Kirk Cousins isn't doing very well, which is good for me because I'm playing against him. So. Then again, Evan Ingram's not doing much either. Touchdown Browns.
Who was it? Njoku. Mayfield to Njoku. Looks like 3 yards might have been. Touchdown Browns. Yeah. They lead 6-0. Stafford on a pass to Galladay get the Lions into the red zone as they look to add on to their 3-0 lead. As Joe was just talking about, Minnesota yet to score. Cousins struggling. Tampa Bay, as the first quarter comes to an end there, has the ball at their own 40. Jameson trying to move the Bucks, get some points as the 69-yard fumble recovery run for a touchdown by Jalen Smith gave Dallas a 14-3 lead. Miami with the ball back, just had a penalty. They have the ball at their own 19, second down and 17 there. Pitch play to Barkley, and he is wrapped up. Looks like a loss of around 3 for the Giants on first down. New England still 7-0. That's at the end of the first quarter there. Jets 7-0 as well. They're going back in at the Green Bay 49. 1st and 5 for the Jets. Philly 7-3. Carolina 7-7. And Luck smacking himself in the helmet. I love it. Pitch out to Barkley. Across the 20. Churning his legs forward out to maybe the 25. They called the first down run a loss of 1. That one got them 6. And the Giants will face a 3rd and 5 after the turnover. 11:33 left in the second quarter. Giants with 2 impressive drives for touchdowns. Then get the pick. 11 rushes, 11 passes. Great balance for the Giants. At 3rd and 5, Manning out of the gun, takes the snap, has time, and now pressured and tried to dump it out incomplete, short to Barkley.
You know, this is what
unable
frustrates
to get
me.
away whatsoever. Had plenty of time and just throws it at the feet of Barkley, and the Giants will have to punt.
What's a little face mask there, but what's the saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, what happened to the way they were playing why are you going 2 runs in a row? All of a sudden you get a turnover. You know, you try to do something. Step on somebody's throat once in a while. Knock them out. Go for their throat. Instead, they play it safe. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Good coverage there by the Giants, pushing Rodgers out after he fielded the punt at around the 21. Yeah, I would agree with you. They weren't successful on the first run, came back, got 6. He had plenty of time there. It was good coverage by the Colts. Manning unable, he just can't get out of the pocket. You would have liked to see him possibly try to, move, get away and try to make a play, but he just can't do it. And the pocket collapsed, and it's nothing. Darnold to Robbie Anderson, 14-0 Jets. How about that? And I played with Darnold and Robbie Anderson stacked today in DFS. So
I got Anderson. That's good. Looks like Deshaun Jackson went in. Extra point, no good.
Marco's telling me to peep the comments from time to time.
Peep the comments.
It's hard here because I'm awful with this technology. So I'm always afraid that if I touch my phone, I'm gonna probably do something and end up turning it off, the whole goddamn thing. I'm serious. That's why I don't even.
I'm so scared.
I'm scared. I'm scared. SCURRED. I'm scared.
I
sometimes.
I don't want to touch my phone.
Let's see. Let's see here. No, we're not. Let me see here. Good afternoon, bro. Nice.
Where are the comments coming from, Jim?
Don't touch the goddamn ornaments. Some of them are on YouTube. On the YouTube. We need Dwayne Haskins. Happy holidays to you guys, too. We appreciate you listening. Let's see here. Try to go to the Facebook, see if there's anything on there. We are back. Colts possessions, 3 and out, 8 plays, interception. Giants lead 14-0. And Colts ball at their own 22-yard line. Luck, play action, drops back, throws complete to Ebron, and he's dropped by B.J. Goodson after a gain of around 3. Giant defense playing well so far today. James Betcha has his boys playing hard.
Yeah, he does.
It was Fournette who got the touchdown to knot the game up in Jacksonville. If you're wondering for fantasy purposes, just so that scroll across the screen. Complete to T.Y. Hilton out to around the 30, short of the first down. Gain of around 5. Little screen pass out to T.Y. Got him the ball quickly in space. Gets around 5 yards. Out to around the 30-yard line. And a 3rd down and 2. The Colts, Joe, need this game desperately. They've come out. They've had a couple of sloppy, penalties, the interception, just not playing very well right now. And this is a big play, 3rd and 1, inside of 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Here we go. Little flip play out to Mack. He's got a blocker, and he's got the first down to the 35 and out to the 38-yard line. Nice call. Looks like they were going to, maybe run it up the middle. They got bunched in, a lot of bodies up there up front, and then a little pitch play out to Mack with a guard, the tackle pulling, Costanzo, with his long hair blowing in the breeze, leading the way, and Mack gets a first down, pushed out of bounds by Janoris Jenkins, and here come the Colts. 3 wide receivers out to the right with Marlon Mack to his left. Here's the handoff to Mack, and he is dragged down, no gain, maybe 1 at the most. Good tackle by Morrow there.
It's going to be a interesting halftime, I think. Who's going to adjust better, the Giants at this point or the Colts? Let's see what happens. I would love to see what happens how they come out in the second half.
We are going to find out, my friend. Here we go. Another little screen pass. This one, the Carlos Rogers. He gets a block, a little spin, and he's got a first down. Broke a tackle. Somebody tried to grab by the neck. Spun away from it and gets a couple of more yards to get a first down. Ooh, nice little spin move. Got away from Kareem Martin there. And lunges forward for a first down. Luck has the ball, drops back, double pumps, got a man, and gain of around 8. It's Naheem Hines. See where they spot it. 7 or 8. Second down and 2. They did give him 8. Second down and 2 from the Giant 43. Hand off to Mack. First down, run, gain of around 4 down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Colts. Robbie Anderson is having a day. From the Giant 40, it's Luck out of the gun. Play action to Mack. Now throws on the left sideline. He's got a man, and it is caught. Did he get both feet in? T.Y. Hilton, he did. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch from Luck to Hilton down the left sideline. Beat Janoris Jenkins. 1, 2, good drag to make it 3. Beautiful catch there. Let's see, bobbled it at first. Has it. 1, drags it. Joe, that's a catch. They hustled to the line just to make sure, and it's a handoff to Mack that the Giants stuffed. Gain of 1 maybe. And now some chatter after the play between Quentin Nelson and
look at the size of that guy.
The Giant defense. Getting to know each other.
He's a big boy.
Say hello.
It's amazing. It seems like Janoris Jenkins gets burnt deep at least once every single game.
Well, not a fan.
At least once. One bit. It's every time. Just one. But he gets burnt deep at least once a game.
Completion here and gets around 7 to Dontrell Inman. Completion underneath. Then Inman gets a couple more. I'm trying to check the fantasy lineup that I got Darnold and Anderson in. because I think I peppered them with a lot of beasts that play late. So I want to see what position they have me in. Let's see here. Third and 3 from the Giant 9. Luck by himself in the backfield. Looks, throws, and completes first down. Nyheim Hines down to the Giant 1. First and goal for the Colts. Colts, pretty good rushing team in the red zone. See what they dial up here. Nyheim Hines is the back. Rodgers in motion, and Hines walks in. Touchdown, Colts. The extra point will try to knot this thing, or cut this lead in half. Joe? Well, Joe may have us on mute because he may be cursing. James White with a rush to the left for 27 yards and a touchdown. Patriots take a 14-0 lead. I hope Joe didn't hear that.
I did.
Ah, there he is. Say, hey, buddy.
How you doing? It's good because now he's got almost 10 points, and Balaj has basically just one catch.
Sorry, bud.
It happens.
Big things coming from Balaj. We'll see what happens. 6 minutes left in the second there. Miami's getting ready to punt. The gods. Fickle.
As long as Kirk Cousins keeps shit in the bed, I'll be fine.
You'll be all right. Well, right now, as we check in there, he doesn't even have the ball. They just punted. I don't know what the hell is going on in Minnesota, man. I mean, you look at the talent that they have. Thielen, and Diggs, and Cook, and Latavius Murray backing up Cook, and Kyle Rudolph being shut out in Detroit right now. And Detroit, yeah, I mean, that's a division game. You would expect Detroit to play hard. But shut out with 8 minutes left in the second with that much talent, with something to play for, you're really looking at the quarterback. And for what he's getting paid, fucking yikes. But, Minnesota trails 6-0 there. And Detroit has the ball. Around the league, Cleveland scored again. Not sure how that happened, but it's 13-0. We'll check and try to update you on who scored there for fantasy purposes. Joe,
they had actually a very good double reverse going on. I think it was to Landry, who threw a bomb on the dime to, I think, Callaway, and they got down to one. It was unbelievable, but I don't know who the tight end scored. It wasn't. I don't think it was Njoku. It was Mayfield or somebody else.
So somebody vultured a touchdown there, and Cleveland takes a 13-0 lead over Cincinnati with 7 minutes left in the second. Dallas has the ball. They look like they're going to have to punt at their own 32, 4th and 3, 8:42 left there. They lead 14-6. Stafford with the completion, which now moves Detroit closer to midfield. Their own 46, 8:22 left there. We just talked about that 6-0 game there. Jacksonville 7-7 has the ball first and 10 at their own 37. 6 minutes left in the second. New England just scored. They're getting ready to kick off. Back to Buffalo. They lead 14-0. 10 minutes left in the second there. Jets, Jets, Jets. They score again. 20-0 there. Looks like Green Bay kicked off. Not sure if the Jets returned it, but 5 minutes left in the second. Jets now at a 20-7 lead. Panthers add a field goal. They lead 10-7, just under 8 minutes left there over Atlanta. And Philly has the ball in the red zone. 1st and 11 from the Houston 11. Looks like a penalty, a holding penalty might have been against Philly. They trail 9-7 against Houston. And the Colts, 12 plays, 78 yards to cut the Giant lead in half. 4 minutes left in the second. Giants had dominated up until that drive. So Giants will have to respond here to try to keep the momentum going in their favor as the ball bounces in the end zone and will be a touchback. as Eli takes the field, 8 for 12, 118, and a touchdown for Eli.
Hey, Jim, check that
Jets
score again. Check that Jets score again, because I think your boy just scored. Touchdown, Jesus. I think he just came through for you. Too little, too late, though.
Who?
Kumaro?
Was that from? Did he score from? Is that who caught the touchdown?
Yes, sir.
It had to be from like 90 yards out. How long was the touchdown?
It was a bomb. It was probably a good 60 yards at least. 60, 70.
Hey, well, Joe, it is Christmas, so wouldn't a touchdown Jesus sighting be prudent?
There you go.
On cue. Touchdown Jesus. How about that? James White, nice touchdown run on the replay there.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
Sorry, buddy. It was a nice run.
It's all right. It was. So
2nd and 9 here for the Giants. As we were talking about Kumaro after the 1-yard gain. Out of the shotgun, it's Eli. Game clock running down. Eli clapping. Takes the snap now. Drops back, looks, throws to the right, and incomplete. Was looking for Coleman. And the throw really not close. 3rd down and 9. Colts trying to get back in it. Big play here. 3rd down and 9. 3:18 left. Will be plenty of time for Luck to get the ball back and try to knot this thing up before halftime. And Giants do get the ball. So to be able to pick this up, move the ball a little bit, get some points would be huge. Eli takes the snap, throws complete. It's going to be a 1st down. It's Corey Coleman. He splits defenders. It's Fowler. He splits defenders and gets across midfield on a nice catch and run. The Colts came on a blitz. Fowler got free underneath. 1st down. Giants. Came on a blitz. Barkley picked it up. Fowler did the rest. Split a couple of defenders across midfield and down at the Colt 48-yard line. And the Giants do exactly what we needed them to. Pick up the 1st down. Now a little reverse, double reverse trickeration to Sterling Shepard, and he spins away, loss of 3. Giants get a little too cute there. Came Fowler to the right, back underneath to Shepard. Yeah. Shitty call. 2nd and 13. Foles touchdown pass to Zach Ertz. Second and 13 as we get to the 2-minute warning. I want to see a touchdown Jesus highlight. That's what I'm looking for.
Was a nice, nice play.
I got to go to Bleacher Report. At Foles DFS play, Joe, right now when you pair him up with Ertz. How about that? Nice little.
Yeah, sure. I actually did a triple stack. I put Jeffrey in there too. I don't know how he's doing.
I'm not sure. Prater from 48. 9-0 Detroit. 3 field goals there. If you got Prater in fantasy today, tip of the cap for you in your championship game. He's coming through. 3 first-half field goals, 4 minutes left there. Minnesota's defense doing their best they can to help their offense out, who is struggling. Rodgers has heated up, and looks like they're going to have an exciting game there. 21-7 Jets, but Rodgers going back in. He is at the Jets 19, 2:50 left in the second quarter. Let's see what I can find here. if we don't hear from Joey, he might have tried to stay home, and Jen may have killed him. So, Jen, if you're listening, I know it was you.
I'm here. It's about to come though, because they're all upstairs.
Right. I saw the time. Yep.
Yeah. So it's about the storm's about to hit. So I'll be putting you guys on mute probably for that.
It was a 49-yard touchdown to Kumaro. Touchdown Jesus.
There you go.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Well, there's another keeper option, Joe.
Can only pick one.
It's a shame I can only keep one. We should change the rules and go like 2 or 3 keepers. I'd have a.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. You got my vote already.
From midfield. Eli slinging it out to Sterling Shepard. First down, complete down to the 30. Gain of around 20. Shepard continues his good first half as he breaks the 100-yard mark here. 5 catches now for $110 in the first half for Sterling Shepard. And the Giants have a first down at the Colt 30-yard line. Handoff. Barkley met in the backfield. Lost at 3. Looks like there might have been a timeout. Maybe the Colts trying to conserve some time here. Matt Bryant from 39 knocks it up at 10 in Carolina.
Heineken might have got hurt.
Somebody popped his top.
That's it.
Check and see my let's look a little DraftKings as we are commercial here. Oh yeah, love it when it goes green and I'm winning some money.
Stuff.
That is good stuff. Let's see here. If this Nick Foles team. Well, you know what, though? This team is going to do shit for me because Adam Thielen right now, no catches, Joe. 3 minutes left, second quarter.
Good.
Nothing. How about that? Ugh. Jesus. Disappointing. I always wish that I would just click on this thing one day and like be the guy that's winning $7,500.
I do the same thing, and I look at their lineups, and you look at like you win 50 cents, and the guy that that wins the big money, you have like 2 people that are different, and you're like, God damn it,
son of a bitch, bastard!
Like, how the hell did he know that guy was going to go off? It's
unbelievable.
Man. It is,
man. It is, man. These guys, I mean, some of these guys, they make a living doing this shit.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? The way I do it, I'm happy with 50 cents. I'm good.
I'm having
green. Yeah.
Because if I ever hit that one, like Wilson. How about Wilson's fantasy year? He sent that. Our boy Wilson sent us he won 3,000 in DFS, and he's got a chance to win another 900 on top of that in our league today. Play action for Eli, and Barkley looks like his feet got tangled with Solder, who was on the ground. Solder on the ground. shoulder on the ground, shoulder on the ground. And the completion goes nowhere. And the Colts use another timeout, stop the clock with 1:17 left. Giants will have a 3rd down and long. They overcame the last one on the completion to Shepard, and we'll see if Eli can pick this one up. 11 of 16 for $166 and a touchdown. As if Eli knew all the whispers this week after last week's game. Very Eli-like to come out and give his supporters something to cheer about in a meaningless game in late December. 3rd and 9 from the Colt 30. Out of the gun. Manning takes the snap, throws, completes it to Evan Ingram, but I don't understand that at all. Like, okay, I get the completion to Ingram getting you around 7 or 8. What I don't get is how quick the decision was made to throw the ball to Ingram. Like, let the play develop and let somebody get behind the marker and at least try to pick up the goddamn 1st down. He throws the ball very quickly out to Ingram, who catches it, gets 7, puts the Giants in better position to kick a field goal, but not close to the 1st down, good 2 yards short. And here comes Rojas. Pro Bowl Rojas.
Yeah, I think twofold in that too. The receiver has a job to do to get to the sticks too. So I think, yeah, very, very quick decision to throw the ball because he dropped back. He just knew where he was going. He threw it, and maybe Ingram's got to get to those sticks too. So,
I totally agree with that.
Bad play all around. Just all around.
And it'll set up a 40-yard attempt for Rojas on the right hash mark. Snap is high. Good catch. Good spot. Kick is good. Right down the uprights. And Rojas extends the Giants' lead to 10 with $1:10 left in the 2nd quarter. Colts will get the ball back. Luck will have some time to try to put some more points on the board. But Giants put up 17 on the road in Indy in the 1st half, and you can't be upset with that whatsoever.
No, they're playing well.
Yeah, they are. They're playing hard. They're competing. And at this point, when there's nothing to play for, at least they're playing hard. Well, we'll see what happens, how this one turns out. But so far, so good for the Giants. 10-point lead. Colts have no timeouts left. So we'll see what Luck can put together here. Luck in the 1st half, 13 of 17 for $117 and 1 interception. The Colt touchdown came from Naheem Hines. The Giant touchdowns came from Barkley on a 1-yard run and Simonson Says on a little pass, 8-yard pass from Eli Manning. Around the league, Cleveland going in, 3rd and 6 from the Cincinnati 20 with a minute left there in the 2nd. They lead 13-0. Tampa Bay trails 14-6. Dallas has the ball with a 1st down, 2:21 left in the 2nd quarter. And they have the ball at the Tampa Bay 45, trying to get some more before the half. Minnesota finally doing something in the red zone. 1st down and 9 from the Detroit 9. So 1st and goal there with a 1:41 left in the 2nd quarter. Minnesota trails Detroit 9-0. Miami has a 3rd and 17 from their own 21. $1:13 left there, 7-7. New England 14-0. Green Bay scores. Jamal Williams, that's going to help Wilson out. 21-14 going to be there. Jets are going to have the lead. Darnold will get the ball back with a 1:33 left to try to get some more points. But Rodgers is heating up and has led a couple of touchdown drives on the last couple of possessions. Philly leads 13-9, but Houston is going in the red zone at the Philly 14 on a 2nd and 7, 1:39 left there. Carolina in the red zone, 2 minutes left at the 2-minute warning. They have the ball at the Atlanta 19, and they have a 1st and 10. So here comes Andrew Luck. Colts have had 8 scores in the last 2 minutes, 2 touchdowns and 6 field goals this season, and Luck gets a chance to add on to those numbers today. The Browns add a field goal. 16-0 as Joseph puts one through from 37. From the Colt 25, Luck out of the gun, takes the snap, throws complete to Ebron, first down, gain of 11 to the 36, hands the ball off to the referee, and he'll spot it. Luck and has the Colts back up to the line at the 36-yard line, takes the snap, drops back, throws now down the seam and incomplete. A triangle of Giants was there. Wasn't a bad throw. Ebron looks like he might have had a shot to get it. Fell right through the breadbasket. Incomplete. Looked like Chandler and Thomas on the coverage. And Ebron slowly making his way off the field. I don't want to speculate on the injury, but he got popped a little bit. And will now make his way over to the trainer's table. And they're putting up a tent. So Ebron goes under the tent, which is big. One of Andrew Luck's favorite weapons this season. So we'll see what happens there. Luck, trip wide receivers to the left, takes it out of the gun. Throws, incomplete, low pass. Looking for tight end. Is that Ali Cox? Might be. It is. Ball came in low. Trips left through right. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Giants have 3 timeouts here. So at 5 and 9, up 10, see what the Giants do if they can get a stop here. First got to get the stop. Luck out of the gun. Throws down the seam, and it is complete. First down to Pascal in Giant territory at the 49. Luck up to the line will spike it with 27 seconds left. Thielen found Diggs from 7 yards out. That's a touchdown. And Minnesota now trails by 2, 9-7 in Detroit. Houston scores in Philly. They lead 16-3 now. "27 seconds left. No timeouts for Andrew Luck and the Colts in Giant territory at the 49. Takes the snap. Giants with a safety blitz. Luck throws, and that has to be grounding or something. He was not out of the pocket. The ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Good coverage by the Giants. A delayed safety blitz. Where's he throwing it, Joe?
I'm guaranteed the refs are looking at the guy that was running across from the flat that was out there, but that was intentional grounding.
Hines was going the fucking other way.
Whoever it was, somebody crossing that was probably another 10 yards deeper, but he threw it 3 yards, off the line of scrimmage.
And a big rush on 3rd down by the Giants. They get to Luck, and he flings it out to the left, wildly incomplete, over the head of Nyheim Hines. Ebron looks like he was walking to the locker room as the Cowboys get a field goal. And they now lead 17-6. And the Colts will punt here with 18 seconds left. You got to think the Giants, even with 3 timeouts, probably just take a knee here, play it safe, and now they definitely will as the ball's down inside the 5-yard line at around the 2 or they call it the 1. Ugh. No harm, no foul. Giants won't, definitely. Just take a knee, go to halftime, up 10. That should be more like at the 3, Joe, shouldn't it?
Either at this point in time, 7 seconds left.
Not that it matters, but, just the extra room to take the knee.
Yes.
God forbid of
Agreed.
anything.
And they place it at the 4.
That's where it should be. I didn't think that ref came in and looked like he was going to put it at the 1. That's bullshit. He touched that ball at the 3-4 yard line. So, and Eli, sure enough, takes the knee, clock ticks down to 0, and the Giants, with a very impressive first half.
I tell you, very, very good. Very good first half. And
Jekyll and Hyde.
I mean, look how bad they looked last week. But, there's so much controversy, Jim, that goes into, tanking, the word tanking or, losing to get a better, draft pick. But then again, do you want to argue the other side of it where you look at the competitive balance and you want to breed winners and you want to see what these guys have in them and all that stuff. And I think there's arguments for both sides, but I definitely am like the fact that I want to, if this was my team, I don't want to see quit, but I want to see who's going to play because I want to evaluate my team this offseason. And I'm going to say who's going to be playing for me and who's not. And let's go out there and see what we can do. Would I love for them to lose the rest of it and get a higher draft pick? Of course. But I don't want to see any quitting anybody. I want to see who's got the balls to friggin' go and play some goddamn football.
Well, here's my thing. And it's really not – it's more of an evaluation standpoint. Like I don't believe in tanking. I don't think that you can go out there and tell guys not to compete, right? But I think that you could – I think that you could logically say to yourself that even if your intention is to bring Eli Manning back next year, even if it's your intention to bring him back next year, you know what Eli Manning is.
Right.
So to see him in games that mean nothing, to me, is unproductive. And while I'm not saying tank, I think, and they asked me on the podcast, how do you tell the team that you're going to tank? And I said, you don't tell the team that you're going to tank. I said, what you go in and tell the team is that, we're 1-7 at the time, right? Everyone's job is on the line. And I need to evaluate everyone. And we are going to take a look at everyone on this roster. And Kyle Aletta is our starting quarterback on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And you're going to play to put stuff on film to either be here and be part of the problem, or you're going to be a part of the solution, or you're gone. Right. And I think that there's nothing like in the country club that we call the NFL now. I don't think there's anything wrong with having that conversation with your team when you're 1-7 coming off a 3-13 season. And my thing is the 3 out of the 4 wins were nice, but what would have been nicer at this point? Because now we're eliminated, and the odds of running the table and making the playoffs when you're 1-7. So that 4-week span where you were jerking yourself off and thinking that this team was going to do something, what would have been more productive? Would have been more productive to see Kyle Aletta for a month and to see if the way he looked, which was tragic in Washington, was the fact that maybe he hasn't been practicing or hasn't been playing, and he was in there with a bunch of backups because that was a blowout game. Like, would it have been different seeing the kids start for a month? Would there have been any progression from week 1 to week 4? And where would he be right now? And is that progression good enough to say, okay, next season I don't need to take a quarterback in the first round because I'm comfortable coming back and having an open competition between Kyle Aletta and Eli Manning, knowing that even if I decide to go with the veteran Eli, I like where Kyle Aletta has gotten me and the progression that he's made, and I can see myself potentially seeing what this kid has as a spark next year. You have and it was the same thing last year with Davis Webb. That was the conversation. Yeah. It's not a referendum on Eli Manning.
Hey, I want to interrupt you real quick because I'm looking at the feed and we have a question for you. We have XX Caden Dro wants to know your opinion on the draft. Now that we won enough games to lose our top 10 pick, we need to improve our offensive line and then maybe draft Clayton Thorson in the second round. What's your opinion on that? you'd like?
I try not to get with the draft stuff. When you get into picking guys in the second round and third round, we all have the guys that we like, but don't bet on it. It's difficult projecting who's going to be there, whose stock is going to rise, who's going to fall. So, we all like our guys late, but, don't get hell-bent on one of these guys with one of these picks because it's a crapshoot. But I think your strategy, and this is it, right? I mean, the Giants are either going to say to themselves that we need to address the quarterback problem, and even if that is not turning the page from Eli Manning, it's bringing a legitimate option in here to compete with him so that you could turn the page if this shit happens again, or a year or two from now, you have the opportunity to hand the ball off to somebody that Eli's groomed in this offense. But Joe, to me, that has to be in the first round. Like, I think that if you're taking a kid in the third and the fourth, you're in the same situation that you are right now. I think it has to be addressed with a kid in the first round because I think those are the kids that are going to put pressure on Eli. And I think everything's been done so that Eli doesn't have to have any pressure on him. There's no competition here for him. Bringing a kid in,
Right.
So sort of like what the Colts did, where not the Colts. What the Chiefs did was they didn't turn the ball over to Mahomes right away, but they did, get the best out of Alex Smith for around 13 games because Mahomes was on his tail. So I don't think it's a negative from bringing in a kid like that. And I think that when you're looking at those kids, it's going to be Haskins and Herbert. Now you say to yourself, okay, who's desperate for a quarterback and have these wins put ourselves in a position where we're either going to have to sell the farm, and the Giants do have 11 picks, so they do have the opportunity to trade up. They are going to have, they will be able to put a package together, but it's going to have to be Herbert or Haskins if it's going to be taken seriously. Wouldn't you think?
And there lies the fact that we were just talking about is where do you put in your players who have a very good evaluation of the talent that you have on that team? Guys, I'd love to see them win, and this is a great game, and we're cheering as Giant fans, right? But wouldn't you rather see like we already know what Eli Manning is, we know what Olivier Vernon is, we know what Janoris Jenkins is because he gets beat at least once deep every game. But how about the other guys? Evaluate, give these other people a chance to show what they got, and then you can go into the draft and maybe you have a better feeling of the needs and the players that you have on this goddamn team.
That's my point, Joe. And that's and people go, you hate Eli Manning. I don't hate Eli Manning. I love the New York Football Giants. And even if you tell me that Eli Manning is coming back next year, okay, he's not going to play forever. So
we got another question, Jim, from the same guy.
Go ahead.
All right. He says, good point that you made, but he wants to know what you think that if Thorson can actually fit on the offense, and what's your thought. I would just say, okay. So you're going Haskins.
What about if you're telling me Haskins, I don't want Shermer. I want my quarterback. I don't care about anybody else later. Like get this team has a bunch of holes. So if you're going to draft good players, right? But you have to address the problem. And Haskins to me is the guy. Like I don't want a Shermer. I don't want a Greer. I don't get me Haskins. Get me a big kid with a big arm that I've seen progressively get better during the course of the season. And his second year starting? I mean, he's a baby. And
so what's your thoughts, Jim? Real quick, what's your thoughts on this Thorson kid? Clayton Thorson. I'm going to look him up now to see where, because he wants to know. I mean, it looks like that guy could be around in the second round.
Is he a quarterback?
He's an offensive lineman, Northwestern.
I don't.
Let me take a look.
I haven't even started evaluating anybody but
no. He's a quarterback. He's a quarterback. He's a quarterback for Northwestern. That's why.
No, no, thank you.
He's not a very big household name.
No, thank you. I want a household name. I'm not risking. I'm sick of the Lolettas and I'm sick of the Davis Webb. And get me one of the kids in the first round. Bring them in. That's where most of your successful quarterbacks are taken. You're paying them on a rookie scale now with the draft. It's not like it used to be. So even if you're wrong, it's not going to kill you. Address the situation. Get yourself a kid where even if Eli's going to come back next year, there's somebody that he can groom that's legitimate after what the hell they did with Webb, which made no goddamn sense whatsoever. Let's run down some of the stats here before we get to the – Joe, are you not looking forward to the Steelers-Saints game?
Yes, because I have Drew Brees as my quarterback is one. But yes, I want to see that entertaining game. You know what I mean? Like I want to see like that
a
45,
30. Yeah, right. Up and down the field. Give me some big plays. Juju Smith-Schuster, Michael Thomas. Get some shares in DFS and play away. That looks like it's going to be a fun game to watch. So I'm excited about that one for the 4 o'clockers. I got my meatball parmesan all ready to go.
It looks like Kirk Cousins just blew up. Can you let me know what happened there?
Oh,
because he had like no points, and now he has like 26, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? He could just kill my fantasy championship.
It's 14-9, and Colella must be happy. I don't know what the hell happened. I saw that Thielen finally was starting to get some catches, and then it's 14-9. I'm not sure what the hell happened. They're at half. Yikes. I'm trying to find out what happened. I don't want to click off the Giant game because I got the stats here and the play-by-play and all that good stuff. So I'm trying to go through another resource to get what the hell took place in Minnesota.
That might have whatever happened might have just killed my chance of a championship. But
well, and now all of a sudden I wonder how our league's looking with Wilson because Cousins started heating up. And Rodgers started heating up, so
but Wilson's still favored. He's winning 100 to 64.
Okay.
As of right now, so he's still favored.
The fuck are we looking for here? Minnesota.
All of a sudden, I looked. He had like 6 points. The next thing I look at, he has 26. I'm like, what the?
Kyle Rudolph comes down with a Hail Mary, and the Vikings are going to take the lead at halftime in one of their first halves ever.
Oh, a Hail Mary.
A Hail Mary full of grace.
I could lose a championship on a Hail fucking Mary. Good stuff.
44-yard touchdown.
They're fickle. Just knock the ball down.
42-yard touchdown.
Just
How
knock it
about
down.
that?
Very simple.
Unreal. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it. I can't wait to see it.
I don't care. I'm just saying. See ball, hit ball, down to the ground. That's what you're doing when you're playing defense.
Let's look at some of the stats here as we get ready for the third quarter. Eli, 13 of 18 for $176 and a touchdown. Luck, 15 of 24 for 143, no touchdowns and a pick. Barkley, 9 carries for 17 yards and a touchdown. Marlon Mack, 7 carries for 24 yards for the Colts. Naheem Hines has the rushing touchdown. He went in from a yard out. Sterling Shepard leads the receivers for the Giants, 5 catches for $110 in a big first half. T.Y. Hilton, 3 catches, 44 yards for the Colts. Eric Ebron had 3 for 28 as well. We'll check that injury and see if he's going to play. And the other Giant touchdown after Barkley, Simonson from a couple of yards out, or 8 yards out actually, and he has 2 catches for 11.
Just got news. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm watching the Red Zone and the Cincinnati game and Cleveland games on. And something just popped up. And for all those Todd Gurley fans out there that have him in the lineup, it looks like he is inactive.
Wow.
And my opponent has Todd Gurley.
Does he have his backup?
Actually, he just switched it to Mark Ingram, so that's that. So it
not
looks
a
like
bad option to have, but not Gurley.
No. Gurley looks
Giants
like
got 2 yards on a run from Barkley on first down, and now play action complete across the 30 to around the 32 to the fullback Penny Alavaca.
Oh, I would like some of that right now.
Oh, right. That's what I'm getting. I'm actually getting some for Christmas Eve. I'm going to get my Penny Alavaca because I don't do the fish. Can't do it.
No. Well, you know, my dad does all that.
I used to starve at your house because I wasn't allowed to eat it. I just have to sneak shit because I wasn't allowed. If it wasn't fish, and I can't eat fish. Can I have chicken? No. Like God wants you to starve. Like Jesus will allow you to have a chicken parmesan hoagie or something.
I don't
Shotgun,
understand.
Eli, 3rd and 3. Ball batted at the line and falls incomplete. Flag on the play. We'll check it. I never got that, Joe.
I don't know. I don't understand it either.
But, hey, and it's against the Colts. I don't understand how they're having so many penalties in a game that they need for a playoffs. But they hand the Giants another 5 yards. And the result, as the penalty goes against Sheard, it will result in a first down. Be nice for the Giants to come down and get some points here, preferably a touchdown. Fake the pitch and a little screen out to Shepard, who gets out to around the 40. Fake the pitch to Barkley, and then back out to Shepard. Giants get around 3, second down.
So I will be, just to let you know, I'm going to have to sign off shortly. So
I figured.
You know, I did my best. I got the look. as she was leaving.
Oh, you can't. You don't fight the look. You don't fight the look. You just go.
I looked at her. I said, I'll meet you up there. And she just gave me the look. And I said, oh, jeez.
Yeah, like that's unacceptable. Yeah. Unacceptable. You don't want to be murdered for Christmas. Just go quietly. Hand off to Barkley. And he's out across the 40 to the 43, setting up a 3rd down and maybe around 4 for the Giants.
It looks that way, 3rd and 4, yes.
Third and 4. Eli out of the gun. Barkley to his left. 3 wide receivers to the right. Ingram standing up to his left at the line. From their own 43. Takes the snap. Drops back. Eli throws it out to Barkley. And he is dropped. Now the flag comes in. Could it have been a face mask or something?
It might have been. It was I don't see any of the blockers around, so
I didn't see anybody there unless there was a block in the back somewhere that he saw upfield or something like that. Let's check it. There's definitely a hold on Jamon Brown. And then we'll see if the other penalty, it looks like there might have been another flag that came in late. And we'll see if both of them against the Giants. They're talking to Reich right now, trying to see what the hell he wants to do.
Got grabbed by the back of the helmet. Definitely got a hold, right?
2 fouls by the offense. Holding. That's declined. And then illegal block in the back. And they declined them both to get 4th down. So Wright says, screw you in the penalties. We'll take the play, which resulted in short of a first down. And the Giants will have to punt. Steven Hauschka puts one through from 35 in New England, and Buffalo's on the board. They trail 14-3. Dixon gets the punt away, fielded at the 15. Fair catch there by Rogers. Oh, hello, Miss Lady. And look at those ugly sweaters. A couple of Santa Clauses in the house today in Indy.
All right, Jimbo. I gotta run. Giant fans.
Merry Christmas, baby.
It was a pleasure. Merry Christmas. I wish I could stick around, but I got the look, and I'd rather survive Christmas. So.
Yeah. We'll live to play another day, my friend. Thank you, Joe.
All right. You got it. Bye-bye.
Be good, kid. All by myself. Don't want to be all by myself anymore. Well, you and me, fuckers. Try to do the best I can here for you. Try to at least bring you some action that's better than Rich Gannon and Kevin Harlan. Whoever that schmuck is that they have on the sideline with them. If you hear me just go silent, I'm probably getting a drink or something. Don't go crazy. Stick along with me. We'll have you here until the end of the Giant game, and then you go enjoy your Sunday. Let's take a glance around the league real quick and see if there's anything interesting happening. So Calvin Ridley gets a touchdown from Matt Ryan. See how long it was if we can. Not sure. Won't pop up, but it is a touchdown, and it gives Atlanta the lead. They lead now 17-10. That was on the first play of the third quarter, so you got to think that might have been a bomb. But nonetheless, Atlanta 17, Carolina 10, just underway there in the second half. Philly has the ball at their own 39. That game is just underway. Houston leads 16-13. Good game going on in Philadelphia this afternoon. The Jets lead 21-17 in what's been a good game, back and forth there. Rodgers started off slow, got hot. Jets with a big kickoff return. Kumaro with a big touchdown from Rodgers. 21-17 Jets at halftime there. New England 14-3. Buffalo just got on the board. They lead 14-3. 13-20 left there. 2nd and 5 for New England at their own 17. Giants back. We'll get to the other games in a little bit. As Luck takes the ball, a little shovel pass from his own 15 out to Mack, who gets maybe 2. Dragged down by Vernon and a couple other Giants. Jacksonville and Miami still knotted at 7. Miami ball with 8.5 left there. They're at their own 18 on the 2nd and 14. We told you about the Hail Mary full of grace for Minnesota. 14-9 lead there. Dallas leads 17-13 at halftime. Cleveland 16-0. 8 minutes left in the third there. 2nd and 8. Luck. From his own 17, out of the gun, takes it, drops back, throws complete to the 20, out to the 25, out to around the 27, 28-yard line is Carlos Rogers. Short little completion, made a move, jettisoned his way up for a couple more on a Colt first down. Look, 16-25 for a $154 and a pick. And now has the ball at his own 33. Little play action in the pocket. Shot down the middle of the field. He's got a man. It's T.Y. Hilton. He's to the 30, to the 20, and knocked out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Big completion from Andrew Luck to T.Y. Hilton, setting up the Colts in the red zone. Check the touchdown back in Carolina. It was a 75-yarder from Matt Ryan to Calvin Ridley. So how about that? And here in Indy, Andrew Luck, beautiful pass down the middle. Hilton reaching up, snatching it. 4 catches for 99 yards for T.Y. Hilton. And the Colts have a 1st and 10 inside the Giant 20-yard line at the 17. Play action, complete, and down to around the 5. We'll see where they mark it. Complete pass to Pascal. Little play action, the Mac out of the gun. Quick slant to Pascal. Splitting some Giant defenders down to around the 5, maybe the 4. We'll check the spot. The Colts trying to get back in this one. Regardless of the spot, it's 1st and goal. They say it's the 5. Luck, handoff to Mack. Hit at the 5, moving forward, and he's down to around the 2, running hard with the help of some linemen. Foles was intercepted in Philly. Mayfield's in the red zone. And Luck knocking on the door here. Second and goal from the Giant 1. Rodgers in motion. Handoff to Mack. Giants meet him in the backfield. Good penetration there, and then Michael Thomas cleaned them up. And it looks like it might have been a loss. Third and goal. It was a loss of 1. They're at the 2. Luck now out of the gun. Mack is still the back. 3 wide receivers to his left, and now refs will step in and blow it dead. Let's see. Timeout. Giants. Jacksonville in the red zone. Browns score. Mayfield to Higgins on a 17-yard touchdown. They are blowing out Cincinnati. They're going to take a 23-0 lead with the extra point pending. Jacksonville in the red zone. That's about it. That's about it. You know us. We'll keep you going. Keep you in the loop if anything turns out. We got the automatic updates on. Third and 2. Third and goal from the 2. Luck takes the snap, throws, and it is complete. Touchdown. Is that Inman? Andrew Luck to Dontrell Inman. 2-yard touchdown pass, capping off a 7-play, 85-yard drive and a diving catch by Inman there. Stepped into the end zone, turned around, ball came in wide. Inman leaves his feet, dives, brings it in. And the Colts, extra point away from being down a field goal. It's good. 17-14 Giants. 7:38 left in the third. Andrew Luck trying to bring his Colts back. It was a long pass from Luck to Hilton to set him up. And then Luck to Inman to make it interesting. Let's check some DFS. See how much money I'm not winning. Currently winning $2. Well, if you've ever seen Better Off Dead, at least I can pay the paper boy. That changed in a hurry. I was winning more than that before. Doesn't that suck? What are these guys doing? Jesus. Stupid teams and stupid players that I picked. Unbelievable. Ugh. Stupid. Well, won't be a millionaire this week, folks. And so it goes. Philly getting the ball back. Atlanta's got the ball back. Green Bay has the ball close to midfield. Buffalo has the ball back. Brady 2 picks today. So Buffalo playing tough. Sony Michel playing well, and that's why New England has a 14-3 lead. Jacksonville has the ball. That can't be right. 4th and 46? Come on, they go. It's 4th down. Minnesota now got it churning in the right direction. They are back in the red zone after an 18-yard gallop by Dalvin Cook. Puts them a 1st and 10 from the Detroit 13. Tampa Bay, 1st and 10 from their own 36. Cincinnati just struggling to do anything. They are getting blown out at Cleveland 23-0. Seven plays, 85 yards in 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Luck to Inman from 2 yards, got him 6. And a Giant offense now. It's played well today. And a 14-0 lead. Played well in the first quarter. And they've struggled to put anything together since. Will need a drive to try to... Good coverage by the Colts special teams unit there. As he is knocked down. Doesn't make it back. Looks like it might have been the 20. That's where the Giants will start. First and 10. Seven and a half left in the third. Giants at their own 15. Eli drops straight back. Now throws, completes to Simonson out to the 20. Gain of around 5. Giants need to put something together. Get themselves some points. Take some time off this clock. Right now, the Colts have a lot of momentum. And Andrew Luck starting to sling it. 223 yards and his first touchdown on that last drive. So, 2nd and 5. Eli, play action to Barkley. Rolls and throws. Complete. Out to the 25, to the 30, out to the 35. It's Red Ellison. Trucking motherfuckers. Out to the 35-yard line. Nice throw by Eli. Getting it out to Ellison, who then lowers his shoulder and picks up a first down. Bailey gets Minnesota a field goal. They're up 17-9. Buffalo adds a field goal. They trail 14-6. Play action again to Barkley. It's Manning. Now he's out to Barkley. A little stutter step to the 50, a first down into Colts territory, pounding his way, spinning his way. Down to the 46-yard line of the Colts. Nice little run after the catch by Saquon Barkley. Best play of the day for Saquon. Touchdown included. First and 10 for the Giants. Saquon 22 on the ground, 28 by air, 50 total. A little pitch play here. And he's inside the 45, down to the 44, maybe the 43. We'll check it. Green Bay in the red zone. And there's an injury on the field for the Colts. So we will check that. It's more. Looks like an injury to his right leg. Most scrimmage yards per game, rookie Super Bowl era, Saquon 4th. Eric Dickerson, Ezekiel Elliott. Some of the names in front of them. I'm not sure who that other guy was. I can't remember. I glanced at it real quick. So hit us up in the comments. Let us know who that third guy was. Might have been, was it Gurley? Not sure. Second and 7 when we come back. As Moore now to his feet, trying to make his way off the field. Green Bay gets a 29-yard field goal from Mason Crosby. So they now trail by 1. 21-20 against the Jets.
90
Tampa Bay
seconds.
misses a 52-yarder. Santos missed it. And Dallas has the ball back here at their own 42, 1st and 10. There's your look around the league for the most part. Giants with a 2nd and 7 as we're back at it here from the Colt 43. Little pitch play to Barkley. He's got a blocker in front of his shoulder. And
60 seconds.
Tracking him down. Only a gain of around 1, maybe 2. We'll set up a 3rd down for the Giants. And now another injury for the Colts. Another player down. Looks like another guy from the secondary. And it'll be Wilson. Is the man who is in need of medical attention. Man down. Man down. And they go to commercial. So as they go to commercial, I want to leave you with some dead air here. So let's just take a look at what we got around the league up to the minute. Cincinnati, we know they are trailing 23-0. They have the ball. They're actually going in at the Cleveland 21-yard line. Minute left in the 3rd there, 23-0 Cleveland over the Bengals. Dallas, the field goal was just missed by Santos. Looks like they're just probably a commercial break. Now they're back. Zeke goes for 2 yards there for the Dallas 44. 2nd and 8. Dallas with a 4-point lead, 17-3 there. Detroit led this game 9-0. Minnesota has come firing back. They had the Hail Mary at the end of the first half, and they've got a field goal drive at the 3rd quarter to start the 3rd quarter off. So they lead 17-9, and they just forced a 3 and out, and will get the ball back with 7.5 there. Detroit's going to be forced to punt from their own 28. Miami and Jacksonville, 7-7. Still, Miami's going to have to punt. 4 minutes left in the 3rd, and a riveting game there in South Florida. Miami getting ready to punt the ball back to Jacksonville. New England was up 14-0. Buffalo was at a couple of field goals. They trail by 8, 14-6. New England has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 36. 7.5 there in the 3rd. Green Bay just kicked the field goal. We told you that. So the Jets are getting the ball back with 8:17 left there with a 1-point lead, 21-20. Houston trails by 3 to the Texans. with 6.5 left there. Foles is facing a 3rd and 10. And Carolina has the ball, but they're going to have to punt. They're at the Atlanta 47. It's 4th and 8, 9.5 left there. They're down by a touchdown, 17-7. Third and 5 from the Colt 41. Manning out of the gun. Looks like that's Wayne Gallman to his right. Shepard comes in motion out to the left. Manning takes the snap, drops back, looks left, throws, has a man complete. It's Evan Ingram, first down Giants. Needed 5, got 8. First down. Giants needed a drive here, needed to take some time off to get the momentum back. They've converted a couple of third downs. Good route there by Ingram, good throw by Manning. And the Giants will keep the ball, keep the possession going. Manning with 11 straight completions, now 20 of 25 for 231 yards and a touchdown. Manning drops back, now throwing out to his left. He has a man, it's completed. He's down at the 1. It's Evan Ingram. Manning came out, looked right, looked back to the left, had Ingram beating a linebacker down the slot. Good catch. Went to the ground at the 4, slid down and around, down at the 1. And now Eli trying to sneak it in. He did. Touchdown Giants. Eli Manning, nimble to the line. Quick snap. Touchdown Giants. Touchdown Eli. And the Giants answer back. Andrew Luck and the Colts and extend their lead to 9 with Rojas coming out for the extra point. Eli all smiles. Rojas puts it through. Giants 24. Colts 14. Ton of time left. 3.5 left in the third. Giants giving the Colts all they can handle in Indy. Couple of scorers around the league. Let's check what's going down. Brady to Edelman for 32 yards, touchdown. New England getting ready for the extra point, looking to go up 15. Right now they lead 20-6. Cincinnati, a 51-yard field goal. They're finally on the board from Bullock. 23-3 there. That game is in the fourth quarter. Dallas going in for more. They already lead by 4. They are first and goal at the Tampa Bay 3. 17-13 Dallas. 6.5 left in the third there. We'll see if that one goes green while we're taking a look around the league here. Minnesota has the ball 3rd and 6 from their own 29. Elliott goes nowhere on first down. Second down now for the Cowboys. Miami, still shit going on there. Jacksonville, 3rd and 11. They're going to probably have to punt. We just told you about Brady. Sam Darnold and the Jets answering back Aaron Rodgers. They now have a first down and goal as Robbie Anderson continues to just go apeshit. Having a great day. Sam Darnold leads this drive right down the field. Dink, dink, dink. 21-20 Jets lead, and now they're in. And let's check how they scored. And it is that Darnold to Herndon for the touchdown. And the Jets extend their lead to 27-20 with their extra point pending. Houston and Philly in a good one, not at 16, 5.5 left there. Houston ball, they're on territory, they're on 32, 2nd and 7 there. Atlanta has the ball 1st and 10. Ryan just completed the Ridley to move the chains, and they lead 17-10 in Carolina. Jets add on the extra point, they lead by 8. So good one in Jersey between Sam Darnold and Aaron Rodgers. Here in Indy, Eli's 21 of 26 for 263 yards and a touchdown. He also has a rushing touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. So Manning playing well today and has the Giants out to a 24-14 lead late here in the third quarter as Andrew Luck and the Colts will get the ball back. The ball's fielded at the 1 and taken out to the 26 by Pascal. Cowboys get a short field goal from Marr, 20 yards. So they are up a touchdown. And here we go. From the 26. Handoff, sweep out to the left for Marlon Mack. Gets around 2. Good job by the Giant defense, stringing them out and then shutting them down. Second down and 8. Luck takes it. He's going long. And it is incomplete. A lot of hand fighting down that right sideline between B.J. Webb and the wide receiver. Not sure who that might have been as a wide receiver. But good coverage there. Falls incomplete. And now Andrew Luck and the Colts, who trail by 10 with 3 minutes left in the third in a game that they desperately need in the AFC. Face a 3rd and 8 from their own 33-yard line. Takes the snap. Giants blitz. Picked up. Throw down the middle of the field. It is complete. What a catch. Dontrell Inman, blanketed by a Giant defender and still reversing his body in the air, came down with the ball. Giants came on a blitz. Good pickup by Marlon Mack, and Luck able to find Inman. Just good coverage by, was that Chandler? Good coverage. Inman just good body control, reversing his body, coming down with a good pass from Andrew Luck, and that'll keep this drive moving. And now Luck off a play action throws incomplete. Intended receiver was Pascal, it looks like. Matt Ryan to Sanu, and Atlanta now with a 2-touchdown lead. 4.5 left there. Atlanta, bada boom, bada bing, right up the field. They take a 2-touchdown lead. Everything else the same, Giants fans. So nothing else to update you on besides the Matt Ryan, the Sanu touchdown on Fantasy Championship Sunday. Luck takes the snap, now back out to the right. Complete. Back shoulder throw to Naheem Hines, who had a linebacker in coverage. He is a tough matchup. Good at body adjustment back to the ball. And a first down on another big chunk play for the Colts. And Andrew Luck, now 280 yards on 21 of 32 throwing the ball. First and 10 from the 15. Play action. Luck. Pressured. Stripped. Sacked. Fumble. Giants have it. Scooped up. And he's dropped outside the 20 at the 22, 23-yard line. It was Olivier Vernon coming from the backside and stripping Andrew Luck as he was attempting to get rid of the ball. Perfect timing. gets the sack, the strip, the fumble, and the Giants recover on a huge play from the Giants defense. And there was a flag down. It was holding against the Giants and all for fucking naught. You got to be joking. Janoris Jenkins, Jackrabbit, jerking it off and fucking giving the ball right back. Look at this. Grabbing at T.Y. Hilton at the beginning of the route. Had him by the shoulder pads. Easy call for the ref. And eliminate the huge play. And now Luck from the 10 throws it complete inside the 5 to the 6 on the completion to Pascal. Touchdown Eagles. 83 yards from Foles to Aguilar. The Jets have scored again. I don't know what happened. They got the ball back, and then Sam Darnold goes to McGuire, and it's 34-20. Unbelievable. A lot of action around the National Football League today. Luck. Inside a minute. Hand off to Matt. Is that Hines again? It is. He walks in. It's Mac. Fuck him. Who cares who it is? Touchdown Colts. And they're right back in it. All right, Jackrabbit, jack off, eliminates the strip sack fumble, recovery by the Giant defense, gives them a first down, and Marlon, return of the Mac, prances into the fucking end zone. Extra points good. Field goal game. Whole quarter to play. 32 seconds left in the third to be exact. Giants 24. Colts 21. Like the movie Rounders. Hanging around. Hanging around. And this is just how huge this game is for the Colts. They are on the outside looking in the playoff race. Tennessee's 9-6, Baltimore's 9-6. The Chargers are 11-4. They're going to get one of those spots, or the Colts or the Chiefs are. So the Colts need to win out, get some help. And so far in this game, started off slow. Some penalties, giving away some yards. Giants took a 14-0 lead. Colts have battled back. But each time they do, the Giants have responded. Got a field goal, got a touchdown. Giants back up 10. Colts come back, and here we go. Should be a fun fourth quarter, Giant fans. Prescott to Gallup, touchdown Cowboys, as they now go up 27-13 with 2:23 left in the third quarter there. Kickoff to the Giants goes out of bounds. Out of the end zone, I should say. Both quarterbacks have played well today. Luck has the pick, but it came off of looks like a missed route with Ebron. Looks like he cut it off. Luck tried to put it up in the end zone for him, and Riley picked it off. Should have had the strip sack there, but Jackoff gave him the ball back. And now the Giants have a 1st and 10 at their own 25. It goes to Barkley. He's to the 29. Nice run on first down, and that should bring us to the fourth quarter. And Giant fans, if I told you that we were going to have a 3-point lead heading into the fourth on the road in Indy, you'd sign up for it. Well, here we go. We'll see what happens, and if the Giants can close this one out, make a couple more plays to put the Colts away. I want to glance around the league here, but I'm scared. because I don't want to click off anything here. All right, let's see. These son of a bitches who win like $7,500 in DraftKings. Like, you son of a bitch. Cameron Brate, you suck, dude. Forgive the silence. I'm going through my teams. Get over it. Still a commercial break, Giant fans, so I'm resting the voice. Let's build a lineup for the 4 o'clock game. While we have a couple of seconds, let's play a little DFS. 4:05 games. Nicky Mullins. You know what? I like Nicky Mullins. Nicky Mullins. Let's play Nicky Mullins. Let's play Nicky Mullins. Let's play Kamara. Let's play Ingram. Let's go. What defense do we want to use? Let's use the Rams defense. Fucking Kittle. Let's play Kittle. Wide receivers. I got an average of 6,000 left. Let's buy low on some guys. How about as Barkley takes the pitch and pounds his way forward, nice run of around 5 or so. Pitch to the left. He got around 6. It'll be a 3rd down for the Giants coming up. Let's see. Let's finish building this lineup. How about Traquan Smith? I don't know. Josh Reynolds. Buy low on a guy there. And then I'm going to go Antonio Brown. And how about, we got 11,000 left. Let's go Juju Smith-Schuster. And then my flex spot, who's my options? As Evan Ingram, complete on a 3rd and 1. 27-yarder from Manning to Evan Ingram. The play action, beautifully done. Evan Ingram playing well. And play action again. Manning throws it out, incomplete off the hands of Barkley. Might have been better that it was incomplete. It might have been better that one was incomplete, to be honest with you, because it might have been a loss of around a yard or 2 if he would have held on to it. Instead, 2nd and 10. Barkley 64 total yards and the touchdown on the Giants' opening drive. Second and 10. Little pitch play to Ingram on the reverse. He's inside the 35, inside the 30. First down, Evan Ingram. Showing his God-given talents. Getting the ball in space. Second time he's taken it on a little reverse. First one was a nice pickup that almost got him a touchdown. It should have been a touchdown. Simon Says gets a block. And Evan Ingram with some nifty footwork to get him inside the 30-yard line. 2 carries today for Ingram, 26 yards. And the Giants have kept the Colts defense off balance all day. And inside of 13 minutes, they're going to snap this ball up 24-21 with the ball at the Colt 25-yard line. Manning is under center. Shepard in motion to the top of your screen. And Manning to Barkley. Big hole. Cut back. Spin moves. Circle button down to the 24-yard line. Nice run on first down. Little spin move, lowering his shoulder. Tough run by Saquon Barkley. Manning at the 19. Back to Barkley. Stutter step, bounces outside, tripped up. Going to be a loss of around 3 or 4, and there's a flag that comes in late. We'll check it. Holding against the Giants. Interesting decision here. Penalty was declined. And 3rd and 8. Manning takes the snap, rolls to his right, complete, lowers his shoulder. He got close to the first down. He got it. Give him the spot. Evan Ingram will check and see. They're going to give him the first. Eli sprints out to his right a little bit, gets the ball to Ingram, who's short of the first down, has to go around 5 yards, and caught it at around the 20, turns up, sees 2 Colts there, lowers his shoulder, lunges forward, and gets the first down to the 15-yard line. Evan Ingram, from boys to men today, for him, great game so far. And now the handoff to the 10. Started stepping down to the 8, still on his feet, rushing hard, leaning forward is Gallman. Inside the 10, down to around the 8, maybe 7. See where they spot it. Good, tough run by Wayne Gallman. That should have been a fucking face mask, too. For the second time today, looks like the Giants got ripped off from a face mask call. There was one earlier. Looked like on a sack of Manning, he might have just got it nipped. And then that one, no doubt, Gallman had it yanked. Barkley not in the game with the Giants inside the 10. I don't like this. And Manning now wants to talk it over on 2nd and 2 from the 8-yard line of the Colts. 10-13 left in the 4th. Giants trying to go up 10. Second timeout used by the Giants in the second half. They have 1 remaining. Jacksonville takes a 10-7 lead. Minnesota going in for more up 8, 17-9. Tampa Bay's in Dallas territory trailing by 2 touchdowns. 14 minutes left in the game there. Atlanta up 24-10, just starting the 4th, and the ball. Has the ball. Houston trails by 7 after the long pass from Aguilar, from Foles to Aguilar. They face a 3rd and 13 at the Philly 34-yard line. They are down 23-16. Jets up 15 in the balls. The 3rd quarter comes to an end there. Patriots up 15, but Buffalo has the ball deep in their own territory. Vikings score on a touchdown pass to Kyle Rudolph from Kirk Cousins. and they now lead 23-19, extra point pending in Minnesota. Handoff to Barkley, hitting the backfield, spun down. Loss of around 1, maybe 2, brought down by Autry. Big play. From the Colt 9, 3rd and 3, man in motion. Fake to Barkley, coming left. Now Eli just throws it away. Faked it to Barkley, coming left. Rolled right. Didn't have anything. Pressure was coming. And Eli just throws it away. Underhand as he's fallen to the ground. But nevertheless, he's out of the pocket. It's incomplete. And the Giants will settle for 3 here. As he was trying to get the ball to Ingram off play action, there was nothing there. Eli does a little pirouette, spins down, gets rid of it. Incomplete. And Rojas splits the uprights. So with 9:20 left, the Giants lead 27-21. Oh, around the league, Cincinnati in the red zone, 5.5 left there. They trail 26-3. Cameron Brate finally catches the pass. How about that? 27-13. Dallas leads. Tampa facing the 3rd and 6, and they need a touchdown with 11 minutes left. Plenty of time if they can get 6. We'll keep an eye on that for you. Uzomah with a touchdown pass caught from Driscoll. And Cincinnati with their first touchdown. So just under 5 minutes there. Cleveland 26, Cincinnati now 9. Probably go for 2 to try to get it to 15. We'll see what happens. Tampa Bay down 14, 3rd and 6. They pick up 5 on a Winston scramble. 4th and 1. Got to figure they'll go for it at the Dallas 16-yard line. Minnesota just scored. They're going to give the ball back to Detroit, up 24-9. Miami has the ball. 5-yard penalty to start their drive off. Jacksonville leads 10-7. New England 21-0. They just got the ball back with 11 minutes left there. Green Bay has the ball at their own 39. 14 minutes there as Rodgers will try to make it exciting, pick up some points here and make it interesting in Jersey. Philly has the ball back. Foles just completed a pass to Tate. Be 2nd and 6. 12.5 there. They are at the Houston 26, going in, trying to take a 2-touchdown lead there in the 4th quarter. Carolina, Heineken has the ball at his own 33, 1st and 10. 13.5 there. Atlanta leads by 14. Giants add a field goal to take a 6-point advantage. Eli Manning, 23 of 30, 298 yards, a touchdown passing, and a touchdown rushing from a yard out. Andrew Luck, 22 of 33, 287 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Barkley, 18 carries, 36 yards, and a touchdown. Ingram, 2 carries for 26 yards for the Giants. Mack, 12 34 and a touchdown. Hines, 2 for 2 yards and a touchdown as the Giants kick off here. And it will be a touchback. We'll run down the Giants receivers. Shepard, 6 for